Hello friends, welcome to my channel to the beautiful session. So today we are going to start the part 3 of magnetic effect of electric current. So we already completed part 1 and part 2. So let's start the part 3. In this part 3 we are going to we are going to explain the first topic, that is electric motor. So come with me. Let's start. So, electric motor. So, what is an electric motor? Electric motor is an rotating device, yes, that converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. That it is an electric means rotating device that convert electric energy into mechanical energy. So in daily household, the electric motor are used in means are they are important component of electric fans, drilling machine, washing machines, mixers, etc. They are also means also are the components of computers, MP3 players, etc. So these are the rotating device that connects and components the electric motor. So electric motor look like this. Means if you imagine it in a very simple language, it look like this. So we know how the electric motor means where they are used and how that look. But the important thing is that do you know how an electric motor works? So this is a very beautiful, very graceful concept of the construction of electric motor that we are going to study in this part 3 of mechanical magnetic effect of electric current. So let's start the construction means how the work electric motor. So first of all, we use two magnets, the two magnets and the one magnet. The first magnet south side is located like this and the north side of other magnet is located like this, and we know the direction of magnetic field is north to south, means direction is look like this. So and if we put a rectangular loop in it, means between the north and south side of that magnetic field, in the magnetic field we must be put a rectangular loop in it. How to form a electric motor? So the rectangular, what is it? Rectangular loop, and the direction of the rectangular loop means the force of the direction of rectangular loop is clockwise, means it is a clockwise. Yes, clockwise, it is a clockwise. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to do uh, um we need to create a rotating surface. Then how to create it, let's come. First we need to first we need to find the direction of force. We know the direction of current, we know the direction of magnetic field, but we don't know the direction of force, means direction of force of conductor. It is a conductor, the rectangular loop is a conductor. So first of all, we use to Fleming's left hand rule. So how we use? First of all, we need to find the direction of these four sides. These all four sides of this rectangular loop. So by the Fleming's rule, we find the first side of the force, that is upward. It is upward, and second by the Fleming's rule it is downward. Means the side of the force is upward and downward both sides. But what about the this and this side, the other two sides? The other two sides are parallel to magnetic field. Means the direction of force and the direction of magnetic field is parallel. So there is no force. But we find it the force of direction of this side and this side. The direction of this is upward and the direction of this force is downward. So let's move ahead. So by this we can rotate it. Means when we on the circuit by the magnetic field, it gets rotating like this because due to the direction and the force. So then after rotating, the other two sides also form the force. Means we know if the rectangular loop is like this, it didn't form because they are in parallel. But when it start in rotating, they started forming the force. So after rotation, the both two sides also form a force. So how we can say? By the Fleming's rule, Fleming's left hand rule, we can find the force of both. So we use Fleming's rule here and here, we get force. So the force of this is outward and the force of that side is inward. Means they are opposite. Means they are intersecting. Means they are interacting both the circular loop. But I want to say a triangular, rectangular loop. So they are oppositing. Means they are opposed of both, means they are opposed, they are against it. So by this it can't be rotated, but the rectangular loop is very strong, so it can't be get any deflection. But by this we can find both all the sides of the rectangular loop have the force, have the equal force. Yes. So what we have done, by this it can't be defect anything, but we want to rotate it to form a electric motor, to form how to work it. So the force of this is upward and the force of this is downward, but we want to rotate this rectangular loop in circular, but it can't be get in circular. To be circular, we need to force it direction and force this direction. How can you do it? Let's come with me. So first of all, we need to start it by this. Means by this we can understand that by this it is getting deflected, but it is reversing, means they are forming like this to a anti-clockwise direction. For clockwise direction, it is very hard to rotate a rectangular loop in clockwise direction. So what they done, they closed the circular loop, they closed the circuit, and she then start, they again and again closing the circuit, then opening the circuit. By this they can start. Means if it is forming it like in a clockwise, but after all it again move to the anti-clockwise. To prevent this, they stop the circuit. By stopping the circuit, the rotation also stop. Then after all, then again they start. Then after all they stop, start. By this the motor is getting work, and the rectangular loop is getting in a clockwise, but this take a very large amount of this. How to form it? So take this. By this you can see that it is already moving like this. Yes. So by this we can understand we can't go through it. So after all, what we have to do? Let's start. So let's put a battery to the rectangular loop. Means when we put a battery and a circuit wire to it, then it get distract. Means it is twisted in it. By the twisting, it can't be work. So what we have to done? We have to do a very good thing. That is, we need to stop a circuit. 1 minute. We need to start a circuit like this. Yes, what we have done, they moved, means they cutted the wire to rotate in clockwise direction. So they cutted the wire and joined it split ring like that. By split ring they can do like this, means they are reversing, again they are twisting, they again reversing, and after all they cutted the wire of the rectangular loop, and they put it two split rings. The split rings, one split ring are connected to this wire and other is this wire, and they have connected, means only touch like a brush like tool. They only touch a brush like tool. Carbon brushes are only touched with the split rings. By this that we can happen, it will be automatically work through a battery like this. Yes, brush is only touched to that rings. By this what we can do, by this the brush also can't get damaged, this also can't get twisted. So by this we can also do a automatic change in it. So after all they started the circuit, then the first pink is connected to this and the blue split ring is connected to this. So by this we can understand it is easily helped. Yes, it is easily helped and it is automatically doing well. The split rings means the positive. The battery side positive is connected to this side and the negative side is connected to this. So it is constantly moving. By this we can completed our electric motor. So let's revise it first of all. Electric motor is an conductor, or we can say is a rotating device that converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. The principle of electric motor is a current carrying conductor when placed in a magnetic field experiences a force. The electric motor also gets the principles that a current carrying conductor when it is placed in magnetic field it is experiences force, and that force we know magnetic force. And the commercial motors are used in the permanent magnet, or it turns the current conducting wire in current carrying coil. So a soft iron core on which the coil is wounded means if we put a soft wire cone like this it also work very well, but we directed put split rings and the carbon brush. It is a device, the automatic device that helps and a component, important component of a electric motor. I hope you are getting the understanding the electric motor and its construction. Actually the electric motor look like this. You can see the electric motor look like this, only the direction are changed. So I hope you are understanding the construction of electric motor. If you like the video, then share with your friends and like the video. You click like and subscribe to my channel for more videos, for more chapters of social science, science and English. So bye bye.